Hey everyone, it's me David here. Today I'm going to be reconstructing my 6.29 PR average that I got in the first round of Oceanics. So I thought there was some interesting solutions here that I thought I'd show you guys, so I hope you guys learn something and enjoy. So for the first scramble, scrambles will be in the description. First scramble, I immediately looked at white because of these blocks. I ended up not doing anything with the blocks, but I saw a pretty nice cross that's pretty obvious to anyone. And I tracked these two as my first pair. So I did a D to align this, and then I just put this down and did these two at the same time, which gives you this. And I was tracking this pair while solving it, so I solved it by matching up these two, and I'm tracking this at the same time while inserting. I'm going to solve these into the front left. Now I did something a bit weird here. I think it was because I'm nervous and I sort of hesitated. I did a U, and I did a double sexy. I don't know why I did that. I think I was just kind of nervous, but I went ahead with my F2L as usual. I solved the back pair and cancelled into just solving the front, and then cancelled into this OLL, and then cancelled into this PLL. So very fluid turning on that solve. Solution wasn't great because of the weird double sexy on the F2L, but yeah, it was a pretty nice solve, and it was a 5.92, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Alright, so for this next scramble, it was a 6.67. Inspection, I saw this block on white, but I was a bit nervous, so I didn't really find the time to find anything, but looking back on it, there was a pretty easy X cross that I could have done, but I just did yellow instead. I noticed that with my solution, I would track this pair, and it would end up in the front here with a pretty nice solution. So I put this down, and then I put this, both of those down, did these, and I was also tracking these two during. So I paired these up, inserted it, and then instantly paired these up, and then insert it into the back with R prime U2R. I never really do a U, and then insert it, it's just sort of my instinct to do R prime U2R. I noticed a lot of cubers actually don't do that, and they do a U first. I don't know, that's just something weird I do. Then I paired these two up while tracking these two. Then I did these in the front. Got this OLL, a pretty easy trick you can do for this OLL. Instead of just doing the OLL algorithm, which isn't even a very good algorithm, you can just do edge orientation into TZBLL, which is exactly what I did. And you get this pretty easy TZBLL. You have this big block in the back right. It's pretty similar to an A-perm, but you replace all of the U moves with U2. And yeah, so that was a 6.67. Pretty good solve. The turning wasn't great though, but okay, yeah. So this third scramble looks pretty easy off the bat. See this block on white. And in true David fashion, I don't make an X cross. But yeah, so I tracked this pair in inspection, and I did a sort of beginner method way of pairing them up, but you'll see that soon. So I did these two pieces first for my cross, D, and then F2R, and so I paired these up like this. I would usually do this keyhole, but I noticed I could like sort of multi-slot because I saw this pair. So I could just take this out, and when I insert it, it would also break up the pair. I did this keyhole. And then, so usually, I would make the pair like this. But since there's three edges on top, I can do this to get EO. And I know full TZ, but TZB, but this is one of the worst cases, and for this case, I just do OLL PLL, so it's just H-perm. And so yeah, the turning, there was a part in the F2L that was actually really locky turning. So this solve honestly could have been like a sub 5, because the solution, although it wasn't lucky, but it was just pretty simple and nice. But yeah, it was 589. And so, okay, so this is the fourth solve, and you can see there's a pretty easy cross on yellow. Again, a lot of these I sort of just do very simple solutions on. So I was tracking this pair, and so I did the first two, D, inserted it, and then I did this into the front, I have a bad habit of inserting pairs into the front. I know I should like insert them into the back, but whatever. I did this pair. I did something like really, really weird. I usually don't do this much in solves, but it's a habit I've sort of picked up. It's doing inserts like from the side. You'll see what I mean. So it would be better to do. So I was looking at this pair, like tracking them. It would be better to do R U2 R prime and then inserting it. But I did U2 RU R prime and then inserted it with wide F moves. And then I paired up this pair, inserted it, had this OLL, had a big lock up there into this PLL 679. My locked average was 646. So yeah, wasn't a great solve in terms of turning, but alright, so this was the last scramble. In my opinion, the worst out of all of these scrambles. I didn't really see anything in inspection. But what I did see is, did white here. I could have done an X cross, but I didn't see that obviously. I just saw these two. Probably should have paired them up like that, but I did a U and then paired them up. Then I did this in the back. Then I did something really weird here. I could have got a solved cross if I just did 2-gen from here, but no, obviously I don't do that, and I did this. Then from here, I still, it gave me one more chance to get cross on top. No, I just didn't take the chance. I did lefty sledge in make the pair. Then I did this OL alg into this JPEG. Yeah, that solve had really good turning. A really bad solution, but very good turning. And that was because Asher Kim McGearick lent me his cube before the round, so huge thank you for that. And yeah, really happy with this average. First time in a while that I've had an average sub my global average. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you learnt something, and I'll see you guys later.